And there's a lot of sense in doing that. Just like with a bill, you want to have some uniformity into how it looks, and it also allow it to be uploaded into the system. LRB, if you look at some of the bills right now that you print off, they'll have a barcode on them, so they have a scanner, just like you would go to the library. They can scan it, and all the information will automatically get uploaded. That's the same process that we're looking for here. So individuals could see that this information is easily going to be uploaded into the system, and again, foster transparency. The final thing is we're also trying to clarify that a message that might have been previously filed, and we've run into this into a number of times in the past. We've had messages from the governor or other appointing officers that may have the wrong title of the position that they're appointed to, the wrong salary. They may just have some wrong personal information about the candidate. So what we're attempting to do here is to allow a process, should there be a correction down the road, that appointment message, let's say it was appointment message number 5, it had been previously read, it's been previously uploaded into the system, and the governor finds out, I've got the wrong salary information on it. That a new appointment message could be prepared and filed with us, and once that's been filed and it's been read by the secretary, it may get a new number, say appointment message 10. That would wipe out the previous message. That way you have one way to track it going forward. You're not having the same, you're having the same person conceivably appointed for the same job, but you've got 2 messages going through the process. So that's just sort of a way of better tracking the messages that are out there and helping to correct and make sure that the public has all the information it needs to have about these particular offices.
Do we have any questions just on the rule changes and Senate Resolution 2 before we move on to Senate Bill 1?
Just assuming that a message gets changed and it gets a new number, I assume that wipes out the progress that that previous message had made.
Yes.
Will the names of the appointees be on the calendar itself? Or will it just be the appointment
That's a good
message?
question. What we're trying to do, if you look, when you look at a bill, for example, it'll say Senate Bill 5, and then it has a little short title.
Yeah.
What we're attempting to do is to figure out how many characters we have to work with LIS, the Legislative Information Service. And we may just have appointment message and their last name.
Yeah.
We're trying to do something so it's easier and to make it work. If you're going to have a report, and we would hope down the road with LRB and LIS, it'll be another one of these reports that you can order up,
Yeah.
and it'll have a list, rather than having to get, a short summary that'll have the name.
Okay, great.
Can you, I'm sorry, one other thing. What kind of information is going to be on the form the governor's office has to fill out with? So
Sure.
it will have the salary and it'll have some other stuff too, or?
Sure. They'll have to have the title,
Yeah.
the term, when the term of office would begin and when it would end.
Yeah.
They would need to obviously have the name of the agency they're being appointed to. They would have to have the person's address, residential address, obviously their name, whether or not the position is a salaried or unsalaried position. We would also want to find out, based on the location, where does this person reside in terms of Senate district? Does this person reside in Senator Radonio's district or another senator's district? Okay. And then finally, we have at least a placeholder in the form that should this message supersede another one, at least designate to us what was the previous message that was out.